The idea behind a rain garden is to be able to absorb more water. With the amount of rain that we've been getting, we're all feeling it. We have water retention in our yards. We're worried about things like water infiltration in your foundation. We're worried about too much water overflowing our sewer systems, backing up. Most important things we want to do is get the water away from our buildings and our foundations. When you're going for specifically a rain garden, you want to be having your garden actually lower down than the rest of your lawn, your grass. You want the beds to actually be sunken in a little bit so that all the water can then go in and then be processed by those plants. Planting plants that will be big drinkers, so not little tiny plants, but bigger things that have a bigger footprint, they have a bigger root system, they can really absorb a lot more water. Brown-eyed Susan are kind of a rudbeckia. These do really, really well in wet spaces. Going more towards perennial plants, native species of plants, and away from annuals. Surrounding with things like blueberries are great. Raspberries are a really, really good one for that as well. You just need to be conscious of where you're putting these things, allowing them the space to grow. Oftentimes a concern that people have when planting is the cost of plants. So if you can get things that can be propagated and can be spread, that's a great way to save some money on that. And one thing that I love to do is create like a dry creek that can run and flow the water from, let's say, your downspouts on your house right into your rain garden. Finding a way to preserve some water to help with your little ecosystem that you might have. So it could be a bird bath, it could be just like an area that will, even just a rock that has a bit of an indent in it that will collect some water. If you're planning on moving plants around that you already have in order to create a garden and using the plants that you have, then you would want to do it really, really, really early in the season, like right at the beginning, or ideally in the fall. After things have started to drop their leaves, they've stored up all the energy that they need during the year and during the summer, and they'll be ready to grow and bloom again in the spring, following spring. That's the best time to do it.